Kristin, and it is time for some July favorites. I don't know why I'm so excited about that. I don't have a ton of things today, but I feel like I have some good, not my normal stuff today. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Firstly, I want to talk about the Chanel Le Beige foundation just one more time. I did a video on this that I'll link below in case you haven't seen. But this foundation, I ended up really liking this foundation. If you have dry skin and you're looking for something to give you some decent longevity and a little bit of a glow, I would give this one a shot. I have the shade in nope, not N20. Number 20? I don't know. 20. But again, I'll list my video below. I won't go on and on since most of you probably, or some of you anyway, watched that video. But I really, really like this foundation. I just think it gives a nice glow. I am not wearing it today, by the way, because I'm back on to trying to use up my other stuff. But as soon as I'm so close to being done with that MAC Mineralized foundation that as soon as I am, I'm going to go back to this for a little while. All right. Let's move on to blushes. For blushes this month, I have one that, I have three that snuck in at the end, but they're all from one brand. But before that, most of the month, this is what I was wearing. And this is the Maybelline in Pink Rose, the Master Highlight in Pink Rose. I just love these, you guys. I love the one in Mauve in the fall. I love this Pink Rose. It just gives such a nice, I don't know, it gives a little bit of a glow, kind of like a highlight, like the name would suggest. And it's just so pretty. So I think I have maybe 4 of these, and I use this one and then the one in Mauve most often, but so pretty. If you have those, pull them back out. Remember when everybody was talking about them? Pull them back out. All right, so the blushes that kind of snuck in at the end, and I've only used this first one, and the one I'm wearing today is the one in Kink and Kisses, and I've worn this one I think 3 times, and the other ones I've only worn once each. But this is the one I think would look good on most skin tones. And this is, again, the one in Kinks and Kisses. It definitely is that, say it with me, peachy pink, but it leans a little more, there's a little more peach to it, but I just love it. It's really sort of fresh. And these blushes, you guys, the reason that I am putting them in here is because I was surprised. I was kind of like, meh. And if you look at the swatch, you're going to be kind of like, meh. But when I put it on my face, I'm like, oh, it's very kind of a little bit glowy and lasts all day long. It did not disappear at all. I was very impressed with it. I had tried the ones in the other container, the kind of, you know, the other Marc Jacobs blush when they first came out, and I didn't like that at all. I had just bought the one. It disappeared on me. It was hard to blend. I didn't like that at all. These are not like that at all. The other shades that I have are in Lush and Libido, which looks like this. It has that cool sort of baby doll pink to it. And then the other one that I have is in Lines and Last Night. And this is just a really pretty peach blush. I don't have a lot of blushes that kind of lean this much to the peach side of things. And so there are those 3 together. And again, they don't look terrific in a swatch by any means, but on your face, that is something different altogether. All right, all I have for eyes this month is kind of an oldie but a goodie, Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. And this is the newer of the 2. Remember how they had one and then they did away with it, and this is the new one? You know what I mean? And you guys have seen this probably a million times before. It's just a very neutral palette. But I have pulled this out over and over and over this month when I just want something quick. And I'll insert a picture here. I went to a wedding, I guess it was a week ago now, and it was a couple of weeks ago for you. It's a week ago from when I'm filming this. And I went to this too. I just was sitting out on my vanity, and you can get a really deep, nice smoky eye with this, or you can get a very nice, I have it on my eyes today, a very nice, you know, neutral eye. You can go in between. You can, you know, it's just, if you haven't checked this one out, give it a shot. It has a couple of shimmers in it, but they aren't too crazy. The one I have on my lid today is the one I go to most often, is Silk Teddy, and that's the one in the center there. Really nice, very beautiful, and the nude below is a great transition shade. See that? Yeah, there it is. I wasn't sure if it would show up or not. It's just great. Just if you have that one, pull it out. If you don't, maybe think about it. Maybe for VIB, it's reasonably priced to begin with, but when that sale comes around, it would be even more reasonably priced. All right, 4 lips, and then I am done with makeup, and I have a couple other sort of fun things. I think they're fun. Okay, so I did that review on the Doll 10 products that I got from, I purchased from the QVC Today Special Value. And this lip duo, I really like this. It's what I'm wearing today, but I have to tell you that I always put a lip liner under it because the lipstick by itself is just not quite enough for me, I want it to be a little bit darker. So this, I happen to be the Laura Mercier Plumberry liner. I've used NYX in Natural. I've used something, the Rimmel and Rock and Rose. You just need, I'm not saying you do, I just need something a little bit deeper on my lips, and then I fill it in my lips that way just to give it a little bit more depth because the shade is pretty nude. But so there that is. And I looked to see if I could find any other duos, and I'll list the name of this one below for you because I know that the lip gloss is Miss Dolly, but the lipstick is something else. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it's just so pretty. Let's put on just a little more gloss, shall we? Because I've been talking. I filmed my empties video first, and then I went into this one. And the smell of this is just like, I don't know, vanilla cake with what do I describe it? Something like cake with vacation thrown in? I don't know. It's delightful. At least to me, if you don't mind a scent. I really like it. So, and it wears really well. It's comfortable to wear. I love it. I really, really like that. That was by far my favorite thing from the kit. And then lastly, this kind of snuck in at the end as well. This is the Tarteist lip paint in FOMO. And all right, I was not gonna swatch this because it's gonna stain my skin, but I'll swatch it. I'll take one for the team here. It's just a really pretty deep berry mauve shade. I'm going to wear the heck out of this in the fall. I'm gonna wipe this off really quickly. Didn't matter already. So I know I'm gonna wear the heck out of that in the fall. I really like that. The only shade, I only have that one, TBT. I have Namaste, which I've not tried. It came in a nude lip kit. And I had one in Hangry that I returned because Hangry really kind of bled on me. So I think that shade, this shade right here, this FOMO, is probably as deep as I'm going to be able to go in these shades and not have any sort of bleeding issues. All right, so the next things are organizational bag things. If you know me at all, you know that I love me a bag. I love to organize things. I love to put up things and little things and put those things in things. So when I saw these, I was like, oh, yes, please. So originally I found out about this brand, and the brand is called Person, and I found out about it from my friend Tika. And if you have not followed Tika, she just started doing YouTube videos again, so I will link that below for you. She is on Snapchat more regularly than anybody else I watch. She almost like vlogs her day through Snapchat. She has tons of lifestyle ideas, and I've talked about her before, but that's how I found out about this brand. And so she was showing some of the bags that she got from them, and then they reached out to me and offered to send me one. I said, absolutely, I would love to try this bag. So I used this last weekend when I was traveling for a wedding, and this thing is genius. So I have two that I want to show you. This one I've used, and the other one I used as well, but I stuck stuff back in it so that you could see. Anyway, so this is the Diva makeup case. You can see how big this thing is. It's ginormous. It's bigger than my head, which is hard to do, and it has a lot, a lot of depth to it. So inside, it looks like this. Here's one of the things about this that I love. Everything is lined with this. It's all wipeable. So when you take these little things out, which I'll show you, it's all completely wipeable, which I absolutely love. I like my stuff black. I just like kind of the classic black look, but black can get dirty. This completely wipes up. So it has three, let me just put this back in here and show you again. So it has three of these kind of longer cases, one kind of mid-size and then one tiny little one that works really well for earrings. You can put just about anything you can think of in here. I was able to get all of my skincare, makeup, jewelry, everything that I needed for the weekend in here. And it just sit down right in my overnight bag and was awesome. So I just wanted to show you guys this because I just think it's relatively genius. Not relatively, it's full-on genius. So, and by the way, I do have a code for you guys because, like I said, when they contacted me, they were willing to give me a code to give to you guys for 30% off. So these are a little bit on the pricey side, but there's a reason for that. These are some serious quality that I wish I could explain. I'm not sure that I'm doing it justice, but you can see that this one is all completely lined. So this one has just empty space right there. Then some of them, and let me find one that has one. Here we go. Some of them, when you open them up, this is so smart. They have little dividers in there. So I put my blush and my cargo blush in there so you could kind of see. And so you can put stuff down in here. You can put stuff here, and then it stands up and it will zip shut. I love that little added thing of the extra pockets there. And again, it's all completely wipeable. It's just, It's just so smart. I mean, when Tika showed this the first time, I was like full on drooling. Here's the little one. I'll show you guys what the size of that looks like. And again, you could fit blushes in here as well. So I'm just gonna I'll continue to use that cargo so you can kind of get perspective of how big they are. And then this one, you could line up your blushes, powders, whatever, line them up sort of this way. I stuck a few more things in there so you could see. So there's like a Tarte blush, and then my Bye Bye Redness. Zip that up. I really appreciate when I'm traveling extra organization, even more so than I like on the daily basis. And this just gives you the ability to do that. So you can stick your skincare in one of these and your makeup in the other one. This side, I fit all of my shampoo and conditioner. This opens up, and again, completely wipeable all on the inside. So if something were to happen, some sort of explosion, you'd be able to wipe that completely down. I don't know. I just think it's genius. So when she said she was going to offer you guys 30% off of an order, and again, like any code that I ever accept, this does nothing for me. It only does something for you. It gives you guys 30% off your whole order. So, and again, this is the Diva makeup case, and it's by person. I will list the brand below for you, but I saved the little thing so I can show you. And then one other item I want to show you, and they have very limited quantities in stock on this and limited colors as well, because they are unfortunately discontinuing this, but I'm going to show it to you. It's called the Tech Bag, and it looks like this. You can kind of see the size of it. And this thing is, I don't know why they're discontinuing it, because it's genius. So on the front, I'll have to stop saying that, but I just love organizational things. So it has a little pocket on the front there. And if you guys want more of an in-depth video on this, like after I have it filled and that sort of thing, let me know. I could certainly do a dedicated video if you wanted. So you unzip it, and on the inside, I put these little things back in because I thought it would help you guys see the depth, you know, like how much space there is there. So you can put your cell phone charger in here, your laptop charger, you can put whatever your little heart desires. These come out completely, so you could just use that section to hold something if you didn't want, you know, to have those in there. And then over here, there's a little pocket up here. There's another pocket here for all your charging needs. But the best part about it, for me anyway, let me zip this back up, is that on the back here, this opens up and you can fit your iPad in here. Again, I stuck this back in here after I used it because I thought it would store better if I had those in there. But this is about this. You can see the width of that, and that's my iPad in its case fits in here. The iPad Mini. That's the size of this iPad Mini. And then you just zip this up, and you have a little handle if you want. And again, this is like I said, limited. There's limited stock and quantity on this. You wanted to make sure that I mentioned that to you guys. So and limited colors and that sort of thing. But anyway, I just thought it was genius. All right, I have one sort of clothing thing and then two food things, and then I'm done. And the only reason I'm mentioning this is because I love these pajamas so much, and I'm normally not a matchy like top to bottom sort of pajama girl. I'm usually a flannel pants and a t-shirt or a sweatshirt kind of gal. But I bought a pair of these around Christmas time in a really pretty sort of Christmas plaid. And then I bought another pair, and this is just in navy blue. And this is like your standard sort of pajamas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like standard sort of pajamas. They're by Ralph Lauren. And the reason I wanted to mention this to you guys, because I went online to order another pair, and they happen to be in that Nordstrom sale. So bonus, they're on sale, and I'm going to get another pair. I think I'm going to get the pink ones, because why not? Everybody needs a pair of pink pajamas. By the way, on those person bags, that code is only good for a short period of time. I'll list all the details below for you, but yeah, I think it's like a week and a half, maybe something like that, so I'll list it below. All right, two food things. One I just had to get up and go get because I didn't want it in here the whole time. I don't know how you say this. Yasso, that's the brand. This is what it is. It's frozen Greek yogurt bars and mint chocolate chip. And these are delightful. They're really good. And I will give you the specs on them because everybody's going to be curious. 100 calories for one of the bars. And 2 grams of fat. 1.5 grams of that is saturated. 1 gram of dietary fiber. 13 sugars and 5 grams of protein. I love these. They're so good. And during the summer, it's been so hot. I mean, yes, it has been hot in Wisconsin. You may think it doesn't get hot here, but last week, so a couple of weeks from when you're watching this, the dew point was 79 and it was 95 degrees in Wisconsin with a dew point of 79. I thought I was going to melt. So these have been like my saving grace. I love them. They're really, really good. And lastly, like the complete opposite from ice cream is coffee. So a friend of mine, she is a subscriber and has become a friend. She sent me a little package of some Wawa coffee. So you guys know I love the Wawa coffee. We don't have it here, but their regular Wawa coffee is really good. So she somehow stumbled across a pumpkin spice and sent it to me. You guys, this is the best pumpkin spice coffee I have ever had in my life. I had Bob try it this morning and he was like, "That's really good." I said, "I know." I don't know what it is. There's something about the Green Mountain pumpkin spice that has just a little bit extra spice to it. Like, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? It's got a little bit of spice to it. And this is just a very smooth sort of spice. I don't know, but this is amazing. And when it's back, because I don't think you can like walk into the store and get it now. When it's back, I will be buying some of this and I will be having it shipped because I think I can buy it online. I'm not positive. You can buy the regular online, but anyway, this is really good. So keep an eye out for this. We are coming into all that is pumpkin spice season. That's all we're going to be seeing pretty soon, but I just wanted to give that a mention that this is really good. And if you've tried pumpkin spice from Green Mountain and it's a little bit too spice for you, go ahead and give this one a shot. You might really like it. All right, my friends, that is everything. I hope that you enjoyed my monthly favorites for July. I was a little bit all over the place today, but you know, it's good to be different sometimes, right? I think I've told you everything that's on my face. There's nothing left for me to tell you. So thank you again for watching. I hope you're having a great day and everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.